first you have to check whether the oil is gauged or not. So how do you check if the oil is gauged or not? Is by what checking the dipstick. Yes, somebody asked me a question sometimes back that while he was driving, he stopped and then tried to check the engine oil, and then he did not see the engine oil. You cannot see the actual gauge of the engine oil once the car is on. Why? Because immediately you start the car, as I've said in one of my videos, the oil start moving to all the nooks and crannies of the engine for what they call it lubrication to what take place. Yes, so you cannot see the actual level of engine oil first. That's why in the morning before you start the car, you need to check whether the oil is gauged or not. So what do you do? This is what we call the dipstick, otherwise not oil gauge. When you bring out the gauge, you check very well. So if you can check very well from this video, look at the oil is what gauge. Look at the point here. Can you see? Yes, can you see? This is the gauge of the engine oil. See, it's gauge. So what do I do now? I will have to look for a rag and then I'll wipe it. When I wipe it, now you can see that it's clear. Can you see? It's clear. Look at it's clear. So what I do next? Then I will dip it back. Dip it back. When I dip it back, then I bring it out. So if the oil is not at this particular point, look at the oil is that same point that we took it from. Look at it. So if the oil is not at that exact point, that means the engine oil is not what gauge, and they now start looking for why it's not what gauge. Some people now say, when you service the car, when the oil is getting short. No, till you drive your car, till the car will now reach the next service time, the oil is not supposed to get what short. This car, we have been driving it for I think close to for more than a year now, and then each time we service till the car will now reach the next service time, the oil will still be at that particular point. So if the oil is getting short, there are so many factors that can make the oil to get short. So this is how you check your engine oil in the morning. You bring out the dipstick, clean it, dip it back, bring it out. If it's at that point, the oil is gauge. If it's not at that point, that means the oil is not what gauge. So please take note of this, and if you have learned anything from this, kindly like and then share. Thank you very much, please.